Good evening, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Natural One. Yay! As always, I am your DM, Bo Christian Williams, and I am here with fantastic people. How are you, fantastic people?
What?
You don't like being called fantastic?
No, I thought you were doing Zep Brannigan.
No, the Zep Brannigan.
Okay.
How are you,
No.
fantastic people?
No, disturbed.
Gif, how are they?
They're fine, sir.
No, they're not. They have yet to see my glory.
That's why they're fine, sir.
That was too spot on.
Nice.
It's
really
incredible.
I could have done better. I could have done better.
Yeah,
That's a really good gift.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's move on.
Too much.
It's just the one line plus sir every time.
It is.
Just change the line.
It's really the pin of the whole joke. If it's not there, it falls apart pretty
That's
quickly.
right. That's right. You could even do the line without sir and just.
Yeah, that works
It's the
too.
only chance.
It is the easiest one.
Nice. Anyhow.
Neat.
Okay.
We've got such a show for you guys tonight. I'm really excited for you guys to get to it. But before we do that, we're going to have to go right into some announcements. All right. So first and foremost, we got that good sponsorship from Gordon Biersch.
Yay.
Look at this Biersch. What are you having over there?
I'm just busting out a Biersch.
A Biersch?
It's a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah?
Can we just come up with a different catchphrase for them every week?
Yes.
Beer sheet.
The Bierschiest.
Yeah.
Sure it's not a, Borden Giersch?
Borden Giersch. The Gierschiest.
Beer sheet. Beer sheet.
Having the full pressure, of course, because I like a Pilsner. Yes. So big thanks to Gordon Biersch for providing that.
Oh yeah, that will get. Actually, yeah, I just realized that will get confusing.
I don't think I remember the name fully anymore.
GB, just like on the bottle.
Gordon Beach.
Yes.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, wow.
Good beer.
Yeah.
Great Britain.
Good beer, yeah.
That's gotta be it.
That's it. It's Great Britain.
Yeah.
Great Britain. Gordon beer.
I knew we'd remember.
We're making it,
awesome.
guys. We're doing it.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, guys, Game Castle is sponsoring us. That's right. A great little game store is happening. They host all sorts of fun events. You can go play your games there. You can buy your games there, buy your paint stuff there. I know that a certain local con or a group streaming here, Ukador, wants to actually do an event one. So, yeah, the Mountain View one's very large. So, yeah, check them out, guys. They're a great place to go, to hang out, to play these awesome games with like-minded people, and it's a lot of fun. Also, if you pre-order with them, you get 20% off, right? So that's awesome.
That's right.
So anything that's coming out on pre-order, maybe you want that new module that's coming out, right? Get it there, 20% off. Nice.
Now that is quantifiable.
It is. And if you guys use our affiliate link, you can help us out and check them out at the same time. So !Game Castle in the chat. Okay, so our next sponsor here is big thanks to D&D Beyond, who has given us just access to all the content that's on there, which is great. I purchased a large amount myself before that happened, so.
It was great seeing
good.
your reaction to it. Oh man, both were wonderful experiences in their own way.
Exactly. I had two reactions. I had, oh my god, that's amazing. Hey guys, D&D Beyond sponsored us. That's freaking cool. And the other one is, I spent a lot of money on that.
Combined, it was oh cool with a pain.
Yeah. Anyhow, thank you D&D Beyond. We're very, very happy to be sponsored by you and to have access to all that content. And finally, our last sponsor is the one, the only, the Libris Arcana. Let's throw it over to James. James, tell us about Libris Arcana.
Libris Arcana? Why, Bo? Libris Arcana is a monthly dice subscription service. Libris Arcana gave us these lovely dice.
Yes.
For this month. They are labeled a peach fuzz. I don't know if you can see it.
Man, the camera cannot capture the brilliance of these dice.
It is
really
like a
can.
peach, but sparklier and non-edible. I mean, still edible, but
Okay.
Not a good
Not really
idea.
digestible.
Yeah.
Except by fungus.
but yeah.
Fungus has
Try hard
peach.
enough.
If you go to Libris Arcana and drop in that little code word chaos.
Chaos.
Not chaos, just chaos.
just the one.
CHAOS. You'll get 20% off your next purchase.
Yes. Yes. Off the subscription, which is amazing. It was amazing. I did it. You did it.
I did do it.
Everyone does it. It lets them know that you came from us as well, and that helps us out. So, thank you. Thank you, James.
Oh yeah, and I'll be using them.
That's right. He's going to be using them today as Sen.
Nice.
Sen Brinlina.
Brinlina.
Sen Brinlina.
Sen Brinlina.
Wow, that almost sounds like it's like Brad Berliner or whatever.
Yes. And we will be giving those away today.
Today at the break, we'll be doing the giveaway.
But you can go ahead and use them throughout the whole game.
Yes. And we won't.
No, after the break, that's it.
We're going to clean them. We're going to...
Take it away.
Can't clean that flavor off.
What
It's both
the?
peach and fuzzy.
Okay.
It's scented.
Both fungus.
I don't want to
No,
know.
it's not. That's false.
All in the
advertising.
pools.
Moving on.
Yes, indeed.
Breath bomb.
All right. So thank you. Stick around. Get these gorgeous dice. It looks like just little like just galaxies in there. You know,
Little peaches.
It's amazing.
What?
Well, I've seen. You know, you've seen the glitter get in there before. Usually they're much larger chunks. These are very, very fine and dispersed throughout.
Oh, totally.
And it creates a very interesting and cool effect. So, get those dice. All right.
You said grapefruit.
Where are we at there? Okay. We have a big announcement, guys. Oh, wait. You good?
This is why we whisper.
We've got a big announcement. The merch store is up.
What?
Yes.
Set with excitement.
Like you do.
God, thank you, wife. Wifey.
Medicine. Yes, the merch store is up. You can go there, questandchaos.com/merch. This, if you saw the newsletter, it's kind of our soft opening for the merch, just for you guys. So take a look, help us work out any kinks there. Work with us. We're going to be getting you that sweet merch. We already got a Foxy Regulars pin up there.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Looks
yeah.
good.
We have it too.
People can also get their own stickers.
With your
And
purchase.
shirts. Yes.
With your purchase, you get those stickers right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit.
The sticker's the limit.
And the which we've named the sky.
Yes. Those stickers right there. Put them on your binders. I like to put them on your PHB.
Put them on your face.
Put them on your face. Put them on your pencil. Wash them off.
Advertises.
Put on your
Put 'em on the
PHP,
door.
put on your PB&J.
That's just don't.
Eat it.
Please don't do that.
So go there, check it out,
Oh, no,
guys.
wait.
We got
That's
awesome shirts.
I like your ingenuity.
Bless
We
you,
got
bells.
awesome shirts. A bunch of dice are on my Nat One shirt.
Oh,
Bro.
that's what? Yes.
Yeah, you deserve this. Like this shirt right here, the Natural One shirt. Right? Yes.
Yes.
I
I like it. I like it very much. Goodbye, prop. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were aiming for the beer.
The beer.
The beer.
The beer sheet.
Not
Okay.
the beer.
So check it out, guys. We're very, very happy. Very, very happy to finally have our merch store up. And then finally, a huge thank you to Nord Games. Nord Games has given us, well, not given us, we purchased them, but at a sufficient discount, enough of these decks to have a giveaway every D&D stream.
What?
Yes.
For how long?
Mm-hmm.
You get it.
For the very, very foreseeable future.
Wow. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lord Games.
Thank
guys are
you.
awesome.
Yeah, they're absolutely awesome. 2 of those decks are what we have. If you win that giveaway, you will have your choice between a luck deck or a critical hit deck.
Oh.
Yeah, take those critical hit decks, take them to a con, like murder some player characters with them. It'll be fun.
It's great for sadists.
It's not. It's not just that they have
Awesome.
less severe ones, but there are some that can just be like, no, you die, and there isn't coming back.
Awesome.
So
Parallels for life. Okay.
So we're gonna have a giveaway for one of these tonight.
Sweet.
Yeah, very excited.
That's awesome. Those are game changing.
Yeah.
They are. They're a lot of fun too. We are going to be using this tonight. Yes, you may need it. Yeah, you're going to be making some rolls.
We got it.
I have no doubt you guys are going to be making some rolls.
Oh my.
For those new to the channel, this is how it works with the Nord Games deck. If you guys roll a natural 20 at any time, even if it's with disadvantage, you get one of these. Natural 20 card. If you guys roll a natural 1 at any time, even if it's with advantage, I get one of these natural 1 cards to use against you. Okay, lots of fun. We also have inspiration coming in, guys.
Oh no,
So we're gonna get to
already?
that. Yeah, are you kidding? It's, well, wow, not
guys
as long
are
as I thought it was. Okay. We have some inspiration thanks to amazing people in our community. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. They appreciate it because they're gonna need it. 4 to start out with, yes?
Yeah.
1,
Got it.
2, 3, and 4.
Knees.
You're training our hand-eye
I
coordination.
am,
see
I
it.
am. I got you. I'm
Focus,
making
kick.
stronger.
Wax
That-
on.
Yes. We don't talk about wax off on stream. We got in trouble that one time.
We did?
When we waxed off on stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
can't
you can't. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can't bring that back. We shouldn't even talk about it.
Yeah,
Just a
that's the first rule about waxing.
That's right, you don't talk about waxing off. Wax on, yes. Anyhow, we're
Turtles
gonna
love
get
it.
back to it. We're gonna get back to it. First and foremost, B. Sislowski, excuse me, has given 500 bits to myself.
Oh.
Thanks.
Why do you use the Hathaway voice every time?
Because I'm greedy. I love it. More for me, less for you. Sadist in me, really.
Inspiration coins are your whores.
Among many other people who are also my whores. Like actual whores.
He's a terrible
Okay.
person.
So many wars.
I cannot wait for you guys to meet him again.
No.
We can.
gonna happen.
We all can.
Well, it'll depend. We could have a TPK. And then you never see him. Anyhow, so to be
total party
Sislowski,
case?
500 for Bo, and then Rhea and Sen deserve it after last week's cheating. Cheaters never prosper. Remember,
Except
do.
for the
I don't
they
know.
do.
Ray got a lot of wine.
this is why that happened, or this is what happened as a result. This is what happens when you cheat.
I mean, I didn't cheat.
lies. Lies.
That's right, you didn't.
Sen cheated.
Yeah, Sen did. Sen did. James, who made Sen cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cheating here, though.
That's true. That's true. Not
Son of a.
that. All right, it did say Rhea and Sen deserve it after last week's cheating. All right, Vaneloswen, our very own Tiana,
Oh.
wherever she may be.
Wherever.
She is in there.
Wherever I'm looking at her.
Yeah,
Over there.
500 to the DM for revenge
Heartbroken.
cheating cheaters who cheat.
Wait,
I
why?
feel like they talked about this beforehand.
Thanks for getting us to thanks for that. Thanks for cheating, guys.
I'm still
You're
confused.
welcome.
Why?
Because same reason for the first one, because Sen and Rhea cheated. So this is
We're real good at it.
I
this
didn't.
is
I didn't process that from the 6
Wrinkling my
cheats
brain.
in the
Yeah.
sentence.
Be in this now.
all right. And hey guys, 500 to keep it balanced for you.
Yay.
Yes. Okay, yeah, thank you. Don't give it to me.
There it is. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you, Ben. Get a couple more here.
Really?
See, we have, Ben is not done. B. Sislowski, 500 to Natrix and Maya for Castus Interruptus.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
good.
that's some frustration. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
that
kind of
great. We'll get to that in a recap.
Deus ass
gonna-
machina.
dude.
Do us. Never
Check
mind.
out.
Do what?
You have to check out. Yeah, no.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
Full plot.
Three Fingers 60 has given 500 to the players as well. Coming at you, Maya.
All right.
There it is.
Hey, I still caught it.
Well done. Well done.
Training us.
Thank you, Three Fingers 60. Tamago Tora has given 500 bits. Thank you, Tamago Tora, good friend of the show. Thank you so much. And of course,
What did he do this?
the Hefner,
Have.
I picked the right amount, gives 1,500 bits here to the DM
Oh.
because he's an ass. And I would get upset, except he's right. Can't really fault him. Can't really fault him.
He rewarded bad behavior?
I guess so.
All right.
I don't notice because it's Hathaway. Hathaway is really just good at what he does.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh, no.
No time to.
He just fuels my nightmares.
Anyhow, it should be fine. Okay, and then another 500 to the DM.
What the heck? Why?
From Ben
really-
Sislowski to take back second place. He could have given it to you, but he didn't.
Feel.
He apparently
mainly
is.
giving it
Everyone apparently is really mad about you guys cheating.
Yeah, well, you know.
But like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
one
Hey,
good, one bad.
It's what she would have done.
chaotic neutral. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Totally good.
What up?
All right. Thank you, everyone, for donating the bits. They're definitely going to need them. Oof. Yeah, it's going to go pretty quick, I hope.
Can't even Wolverine claw.
No, you can't.
Just
No,
the
you
one.
can't.
But you have my shirt to warm you. So.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I put it on really quickly.
Yeah.
If anyone
you
noticed.
go.
Yeah,
But I
saw.
bet you didn't.
Here you go, man. It's great.
For you.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. You're his daughter. Wolverine's,
Go on.
Wolverine's daughter,
You mean-
the one from Logan. Kill
You mean
streak.
Weapon X?
X23.
The numbers.
And Three Fingers 60 took pity on y'all and has given 500 bits to you guys. Rhea coming right at you. There it is. Nice catch. Look, good catches all around tonight, guys.
You've trained us.
Damn it for taking my word.
Oh, we should have said it in unison.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Three.
You've trained us.
Clearly not well enough.
Okay, let's do this
Staggered a
again.
bit.
Let's do this again.
We'll do it. No.
Yeah, let's just.
We'll work on it. Here's a treat. Good boy.
Oh, you trained us.
All
I thought
right,
you were gonna
guys.
say well.
How about we get back into the show, yeah?
Okay.
Let's do this.
Sorry.
Let's talk.
I don't know
recap.
why I
I
keep
liked it.
winking. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Just do it.
Thanks.
Stop it.
Tick.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's Tourette's. Sorry, it's
time.
sexy Tourette's.
All right.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Oh, Three
This
Fingers
worries
60
me.
gave me that 500 bits. But as I am a gracious DM,
Whatever.
I'm just like, it's gone. I don't know where it
as
went.
I am a gracious DM, we'll ask for it back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Keep it.
I'm
Keep
okay
it.
if you emotionally destroy us.
It's okay. I mean, I'm sorry, Three Fingers 60. I will definitely. I would love to use it, but they're gonna need it. So.
Also, it teaches him a lesson to read the prompt.
Indeed.
Don't do it. Don't read it.
It wasn't me. It just wasn't up there. I just had 500 bits. All right. So, moving on. Last time on Natural One,
Okay.
you guys were in 3-0, resting up between the boxing rounds, getting ready for the semifinal and final matches.
Resting.
Some of us were.
Hey.
For resting.
Hardcore resting.
Oh gosh.
Furiously.
Sweaty, dripping, resting.
I'm red now. It's all just, yeah.
So you guys were hanging out down there. Olin gave you a gift, which was very nice.
Very sweet of him.
It was a lovely candle, smelled amazing, of bloodshed roses, which you promptly took to your room with Maya and got in the bath together. Some stuff happened. We can move on.
My head came back out of the water.
Yes, indeed. That was that.
What's going on? We'll get back to
At some
Might have
point,
been
while
a
you
little
guys
boring.
were doing what you guys do, well, actually before that, Natrix made sure to get a certain something from the bag of holding,
Yes.
the knife.
I know.
And then you guys did what you do, and noises were made. People kind of put together what was going on. Yeah.
except for Mayhem.
Yeah, mayhem. No.
Poor innocent boy.
She's just training naked. So unfair.
Ted also didn't.
Yeah, that's right. They were like, we should go train.
Yeah, and was trying to train Mayhem, but realized he couldn't do that without his axe. And that's when he realized, oh no, my axe is still in the bag of holding, and ran full speed to Maya's room. Rhea running after him.
No!
being so great.
Yes.
Tried.
Yes, she did.
No, they're getting laid.
Ted goes and slams on the door. Dum, dum, dum. Demands his axe back. Well, let's demand. I need it.
Or whining.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Rhea pushes it out of the way, gets out and goes, knock, knock, knock. So, you know, this little thing, trying to make it so they're not disturbed so much.
And what
Somebody
happened?
got a little upset with the interruptions because they were in the midst of something.
They were busy.
Yes, quite detained.
Thick plot.
So much plot. Oh my God, it was
Double the
girthy.
plot.
It was the
Yeah.
girthiest
Oh, yeah.
plot.
The plot was just entirely on her face.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, all right.
Anyway,
Yellow
it
card.
works.
We're gonna get the yellow card. Oh, we're gonna keep going.
I'll stop.
It's okay. Yeah. And they got the axe,
They did.
and
She did.
she did, and she chucked it with a, what was it, like a 19 for your strength? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nearly taking Rhea's head off. So,
That was
Rhea got a little upset after Ted got his axe back. The door was slammed. They went back. Rhea went, okay. Druidcraft. And just, you know, gaseous fart smell. Skunk. Skunkity skunk skunk.
Skunk bombed him.
Skunk bomb them. You know.
the most graceful of all the spells.
There's actually like a big version of that. It's great.
The second most graceful.
It just blows up Olin's olfactory.
He was very upset by that, as you guys had to stop what you were doing because the smell was so bad. Came down, complained to Olin. Olin was on top of it like there was no smell. Stop. Olin! So he goes up, tries to find the source of the scent, gets all of his children, starts smelling the room, moves you into the honeymoon suite, thinking he's going to maybe impress you with that.
Oh,
Kinda
poor Olin.
put that hint there because it's not quite landing yet for him. So. So does she know? No? Honeymoon suite.
Why are their clothes
More bath bombs.
More bath bombs. You guys then had to go to train. Or no, to that. Sorry, they were training.
Yeah, they had to really go train.
Yeah, they were
dying
training
to
so
train.
hard.
They were dying to train.
You guys had to go to.
I just wanted to be stupid and keep going. Yeah, I'll show
Thank you. It's okay. You guys had to go to
What?
the ring for the rest of the tournament. It was Sen versus Rhea to start, and winner takes on Natrix. Sen employed a lot of interesting tactics using the gloves that were too big. And these gloves that were too big allowed her to, through a dexterity check, cast a spell. Sen chose a couple of spells. One is Shape Water. Was that cantrip?
Mhm.
Yeah. So using Shape Water to freeze the wine that had been poured on you guys that was on the mat to try and make you slip. Almost slipped on her own there. Rhea used Bark Skin as well to try and compete. And of course, Sen used Catapult, which... Oh. In the shot? Oh. Yes, much like RoboCop.
Pacific Rim.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking Pacific Rim.
So, you guys fought, it was close, and then one of the rounds ended and Rhea got to heal.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
She had to roll for it to see if anyone would notice. She was very lucky. So,
Honorably.
she got to heal, came back and finished the job. But, an amazing display by Sen. An amazing display by Sen.
Incredible.
Rhea was the victor, went down. Rhea and Sen had to go seek medical attention. Rhea was given an hour to be back to face Natrix. You all went down to the tent of Obad High, got some healing. Sen had James had a couple of particular questions for the DM around that, which was cool. Turned out that the answer to both of those was no at the time. You guys were charged for the extra for being healed because you guys were boxing, and you guys went on your way. But at the boxing ring, you guys found 2 people. Do you remember?
I do. Ooh. It was Sam.
It
was-
was.
Sweet Sandra. God, I missed you. Maya?
I missed you too.
I still need to tell you about God, but yeah, totally.
I forgot in all of this.
The only one, clearly, Rao.
Okay.
He's very close-minded.
A little
We'll work on that.
close-minded.
We'll work on that.
I guess I'd expect that from a Dragonborn, but
Oh, classic racism. Still missed you, buddy. Spencer.
no, but you did find Zanzer and Sam looking very good. They were dressed in their best for the festival. Sam cleaned up pretty nice. No one asked him if he shaved his ass.
Oh, that is weird.
I bet he did though.
He probably did. You know he did. He was getting clean. If he took the time to braid all
Yeah, he
this,
definitely
he's gonna
did.
see you guys. He's gonna like, all right, you know what?
They're gonna see my ass at some point. I better shave it.
Wax on.
He still thinks so.
That's the waxing on.
Goes to the cleric.
Hence why there's no waxing off. Anyhow.
It's just still down
Moving
there.
on.
I forgot to remove the wax. I didn't do it right.
It's fine.
Do it quick.
It's just plastered in place.
You dance, monkey, dance, dance.
Lauren, you do it.
What?
All right.
I forgot to wax my ass.
That was better. She started
Was that
dancing.
true?
Okay, so guys, let's bring it back. All right, so you guys met up with Sam and with Zanzer, and we went into the next match, which was Rhea versus Natrix.
Dang.
Yeah, Rhea's AC proved good, but was still getting hit pretty good by Natrix. Now, you guys were given a choice who's going to be in whose corner. All right, Sen went to Rhea's, and Maya.
No,
Oh,
it was
Mayhem?
mayhem. I went to
Mayhem.
watch.
Yeah, that's right.
What? No.
Was it Ted?
No, she was in the corner. I was not in the corner.
I thought it was you.
Was I?
No, you were in the corner.
You were in.
Oh, I
you
guess
weren't
I
in the
was.
first.
Yeah, you
Yes,
had
I
to
was
talk
in
to
the
her
corner.
afterwards.
That's
yeah.
right.
I held your inhaler, but that was it. No, wait, that was for
No,
me.
that was
sorry.
mine.
I apologize. No,
Who am
Are
I?
you good?
That wasn't.
What am I?
Started questioning like everything.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Ruckus jumped and he fell off the water.
Ruckus
Into the water. Yeah.
Fell off the water.
He fell off the water.
you do.
Isn't that the story we're doing? You know, like you. Oh, whatever.
Okay. So it was Sen and Rhea,
Right.
and it was Maya and Natrix. And Sen, using the help action, as the mastermind rogue can do, was yelling out instructions to Rhea. And with that advantage on every single swing, Rhea started doing some damage. Problem is that Natrix had a lovely little reaction she could use.
It helped a lot.
Yeah. You remember the name of the skill?
Uncanny. Duh.
Uncanny dodge. Used it every single time. Half the damage,
Had to.
half the damage, half the damage.
Nickel and dimed each other all night.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That is exactly what happened.
It was a lot of that.
That was physically
Used her invisible tail.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Little whip.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
I liked that. But the round went off again, and Rhea managed to heal by Sen distracting everybody.
Thanks, fam.
Hey, chaotic neutral fan. We got one.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, Rhea comes back, and you guys fight, and Natrix goes down eventually. No mayhem special this time.
Quite the crowd pleaser, though.
It was. Rhea was awarded a case of wine, very best Arkadashi wine. You were given a little sash as well. It says boxing champion.
It's nice.
And eventually,
Nothing to say.
you guys, you healed.
Yeah, I did.
Using your ability, where you can just touch somebody and it heals them. Doing this, you felt a presence.
Lovely little love.
Indeed. And you accepted it and ended up healing. Then afterwards, you kind of saw her on the other side of the ring. moved on. You guys eventually made your way back to 3-0, where you found David. David telling you that it's time for your debrief, and that the person is waiting up in your room, waiting for you, Natrix. Rhea was very displeased with the idea of a debrief, it looked like. Looked like she was very displeased with David in general.
Yeah.
Can't all love him. No one loves David.
We
And
all love Ted, though.
thank you. And you guys were told that you would all be debriefed, but you were first up.
Yes.
Told you to go up. You went up. You knocked on the door, and you heard a familiar voice say, "Come in." David comes up next to you, opens up the door, and kind of pushes you in from the back. Do you go?
I give him like one of these and then head in.
Yeah. It wasn't a strong push. It was just kind of a...
But still, like, he's touching me, so I'm like,
Fair. Fair.
Really doesn't like me.
It's fair. You go in, and you see before you a man that you recognize as Spymaster Grimbold. You know that Spymaster Grimbold is the head of the Karambit. He is the chief liaison between Lithania and the Karambit, the government of Lithania, I should say, and the Karambit. He's the one who gives you all your missions. He's the one who makes all the decisions. You recognize the scar going through his eye, but now he has a patch on it, whereas usually he doesn't. You recognize the gray hair, kind of beard here, stubbly, not too much, just enough. You recognize kind of the scars and everything that are on him. Human male, pretty actually burly for his age, which, if you had to guess, I mean, you might say he's in his 50s, maybe, but he's still kind of there. Okay. Next to him, well, there's a table there. Your room has changed. They have gone in, cleared stuff out. There is no scent in this room any longer. And make a charisma saving throw.
let me just open this because I have not used those in a while.
Boom, boom.
This one. 15 total.
Wait,
As you step in,
saving throw.
Yeah, plus 3.
Oh, it is.
good. As you step in, you feel something kind of grip you, your whole body, and impress on you. And then woof, it passes through you.
Can I perceive what that was? Or
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
12.
You don't quite know, but you think that some kind of magic just kind of emanated out. And as you are thinking that, you look up and you see a second individual with a brilliant, bright, gleaming white cloak on that's pulled over his head. He has a tabard of white, pure white, with silver trim and a silver dragon's head right here on the chest. He, on the back of his cloak, you know there to be a silver dragon's head on the back as well. Very white boots, white pants, it's kind of a gold trim that go down. And you notice clipped kind of to his cape there is a strange little brooch on it right here. Why don't you come in and sit down, Natrix? As he moves his hand like this, and a chair slides out.
I'll walk to the chair and sit.
They sit down. There's a lot to discuss. First, you know me, but let me introduce you to Mr. Craythorne. You may have seen him from the report that we were given on the island of Agupara.
So it was his friends that came and helped us?
It was.
And I'm guessing you sent David to go get him?
That's a question for you, I'm afraid, as he turns to Spymaster Grimbold. I sent David. Sorry, went right in. David provided us with his version of events on the island. And now we want to fill in the gaps. So, turns, looks at David, and just says, Agent 3, you're dismissed. As he nods, turns, opens the door, and walks out. You have heard Agent 3 in the past. In the Karambit, you know him to be a ghost. He is the spy. The spy's spy. You never knew where he was. You've never met him in all of your time with the Karambit. But when you hear the name Agent 3, it hits you that you, for the last 4 weeks, have been working with the legend himself of the Karambit. So, what Agent 3 could not provide was what happened on the Angel's Valor.
And you think I know the full story?
You were on it. Which leads to another point. Your mission. But we'll get to that soon enough. The Angel's Valor.
Right.
Agent 3, I said you are dismissed. As David comes in, knocks against the table a bit, glasses, and goes, Corey, just pick up my hat. Grabs his hat, hits the wall, it moves. And makes his way out of there. Sorry. Closes the door.
Eventually.
Quietly closes the door.
Eventually closes the door.
He eventually closes the door. For those on the podcast, Thomas just came into the studio.
Anytime you hear a squeak, just assume that.
Anyhow. Where was I?
Angel's Valor. Angel's Valor.
Angel's Valor. Sorry. You're right. Closes it quiet-esque.
Not all the way, though.
Anyhow. Where was I? Yes, the Angel's Valor. Sorry for that interruption. Usually he's more professional.
That's awesome.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I do.
So good.
You're on your mission to meet Judas in Ismail. So, the ship went down. Tell me about your time there.
It was going as planned at first. And something came up. A big something. The ship... It was attacked. But... by some kind of beast, some monster from the sea. And one from the sky.
We have what the captain was able to tell us. Captain Thorell, I believe. You corroborate this story?
Yes.
Describe to me this thing in the sky.
There were tentacles. A gash in reality, but something more, something inside my head.
What did you see?
Many things. Other worlds, other times maybe, but it came out of nowhere. Beyond that, I don't really know what it was.
What is the last thing you saw?
An angel.
Yes. It's the same as the captain reported. Some kind of divine being in the sky. How large was this intruder?
Far too large. It ripped apart the whole sky. I mean, I only saw part of it, though.
Very well. The report we got said it was so gargantuan, you couldn't see it all. Turns to the other guy, kind of looks at him, nods his head at the Frostworm, who is writing stuff down. Kind of, you see him nod and continue.
Mm-hmm.
And then something attacked your ship. Isn't that right?
Yes.
From below.
A kraken, I believe.
Is no matter for us. I'm going to ask you a question, Natrix.
don't lie to me.
Have I ever?
Do you know what it is that was on that ship?
No.
But you know there was something.
I do. But I was never told what it was.
Who told you there was something on that ship?
The captain. She'd told us once everything had gone to shit.
He looks at you. There's this really tense moment. You hear that of the pen stop as he's looking at you. He looks over to the mage. Kind of tilts his head like this. Looks back at you.
Very well. Once you were on the island, what happened?
Which one?
Good girl. Akupara.
Well, after bringing Gale back, we had a little bit of fun. Made a bit of trouble. Caused a bit of an uprising.
Yes, we know. Agent 3 has told us much of that.
I'm sure he has.
I'm told that you brought people from the island. Yeah.
I didn't bring them. I simply tagged along.
Your company brought them. Speaking of them, tell me of your friends.
I guess I wouldn't call them friends necessarily. Acquaintances.
Roll a deception check.
Well, that was the first time.
Why is she lying? What?
Do you want inspiration?
22.
Oh, okay.
He looks at you.
Go on.
I didn't want to expose myself too easily, but things didn't go quite as planned, so I had to improvise. Blend in a little bit better.
Tell me of the Dragonborn.
Poor naive fool, honestly. He believes he can save the world or something. He's innocent. He couldn't hurt a fly. Wouldn't want to.
I'm told he finished the job.
With tears in his eyes.
And of the blue-haired one.
Inconsequential. She didn't do much.
It's not as we heard it.
Fine.
Looks over at the mage. Mage kind of gives him a look.
It seems that your will is a bit too strong for the spell on this place. So, why don't you voluntarily tell me the truth? Blue hair.
Yes, I heard you.
Now, for everyone here. Zone of Truth. I will read the spell for you. You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You would not know this. You would not know this. You would not know this. Y'all know this. You know, or basically the person who cast it, knows whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth. Okay? So,
And this wouldn't be considered being charmed, technically, right? Cool.
nope.
Okay.
Do the math.
I was just looking.
Blue hair.
What exactly do you want to know?
I'm told. Well, this isn't exactly my area. Crethorn, you're up.
He scoots his chair out and stands up in front of you. You can see out from under his cloak his piercing blue eyes. Blonde hair that kind of comes down here. Yes, you, the blue-haired one. She is detailed as chaotic at best.
Fair.
Also, that she is a mage. He's looking at you very intently, his eyes kind of glaring down on you. Did she have a brand?
Sorry, trying to carefully do this.
I didn't tell you guys that you would be informing on each other.
Did we not all assume that?
I assumed it very much.
Yeah.
I assumed
I'm
it
glad.
much.
Oh, fine. I guess nothing's a surprise. Whatever.
No, I just know how you play.
Fair. Fair.
And also, I still didn't prepare.
Wait, you prepared us?
And also, what?
No, I didn't. Ready?
Quick question of like
Yeah.
metagaming.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's a frostworm, he would have already seen what we'd already done, so he would have known already, like, we are for sure what we are. Like, he would know.
I would say that question is to me.
Yeah.
You don't know what he knows. You don't know what he doesn't know. And as an assassin, that's every day for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she have a brand?
Well, I can't say.
Can't say because you did not see one.
It was never evident.
How much of her have you seen?
Quite a bit.
I assumed no brand while you guys were doing your thing.
She's seen it though. I think. I think I showed it to them.
I thought you showed it to Lila. I don't know if you showed it to them.
I thought I showed it to Ted, her, and...
On the beach.
On the beach? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You have
because
seen it.
Also in a bathtub.
Make a deception check.
Yes. Pretty sure this is gonna be okay. Okay, you wanna...
Yeah,
no.
I'll inspire. I will inspire.
Inspired by love.
By the power of love!
Oh, 12.
Oh, jeez.
Not much better, but...
No.
Damn it, love.
No!
Love, did you fail?
Down.
Again.
Love bites.
No fucking
Oh
way.
no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah,
That's why
nat
he's
20.
showing us.
Oh, 5.
Just power of love rules!
The power of love!
Oh, shit.
I think I've heard that song.
Y'all say love, I say power of
F.
fucking.
Make sure I get this right.
No, just making sure it's like the proper time. Okay, we're good. Can say that word.
He
Fucking.
looks at you. Very well. We shall just ask her ourselves. There's little in the report about another member of your party, actually 2 members of your party. The young one. With the goggles.
Which one?
We're both like,
I got there.
No, the other young one. No, the other young one. No, the other.
She. We don't know much about. What can you tell me of her?
Not much either. She's pretty secretive.
We're told she looks like no human that many of us have seen.
Can't say her features are common, but I haven't been given many clues on where she's from.
Very well. She answered truthfully. And the other one. This Rhea. She a druid.
Honestly, I've just met her.
Is she a druid?
She seems to do something, but I don't have enough information on her yet.
And Spymaster Grimbold kicks and goes.
Then what information do you have on her?
She's a bit of a wild card. She's young. She doesn't get along well with other people.
We're told that she was taken by Grand Deadeye. She spent some time there. No, nothing.
She was there. A simple prisoner.
Roll your deception.
19.
Sorry, what?
19?
With your pluses?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of eyes you.
disappointed. So too would be your mother.
We won't bring her into this.
Very well. As for the rest of it, we'll ask your comrades. They have a lot to answer for.
Yes, they do. But they can answer themselves.
As for your mission, when we heard the Angel's Valor went down, we sent Agent 3 to Akupara, but we wanted to let your contact, Judas, know you wouldn't make it.
Such a shame.
They found him dead.
What? What happened?
He was in a house. Safe house. We don't know how they found it or who they are.
He was never a smart man. Didn't stick with the right crowd, even among our people.
We'll be giving you a new contact.
Yes.
And you'll be sent back to Ismail.
No more information on Judas's killer? Or anything about it?
We wouldn't want you getting off mission.
Right.
Again.
Fine. Send me on my way then.
But first... well, we'll tell you all that at the end. Join your friends.
Yes, sir.
As you get up and turn to go, he goes,
And Natrix, one last question. In the report, it says that Agent 3 used the demon's name.
Damn, David.
Wow, she's growling.
Used the demon's name to help stir up contention and uneasement on the island. At any time, did you reveal your cover?
Not to anyone that's still alive.
Good. That your mother would be proud of.
I know.
Send in Agent 3.
Yes, sir. Turns around, walks out.
you walk down the stairs. What's been happening in the meantime down here? Is there anything you guys particularly want to be talking about or doing when she comes down?
Grumpily sipping some of my new wine.
As you notice, Olin's not there.
Just shuffling cards.
Yeah. Maya's also drinking some wine. She just.
David with us?
Yeah.
David.
He's kind of whistling to himself.
David.
Yeah.
Where's Olin?
Oh, he's a funny man. Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, well, he's been given a night off.
Safely.
Yeah, of course.
Good.
No barbarians.
I do not know what you are. You've been very vague.
There's a reason for that. But don't worry about it. He's fine.
Good. At least one thing not to worry about.
As Natrix comes down.
Another.
Well, Agent 3. Yep.
Make a make a dex save.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. He comes up very fast. Very, very fast to you. And pushes you up against the stair where you're at. Knife to your throat. Right here. That karambit dagger right there. Looking right at you.
Watch, you don't like being exposed either.
Don't use that name. It's not me that'll get you. It's the spy master. I didn't reveal you. I used your name. You're trained member of the karambit. Yeah?
Yes.
You can handle yourself. Yeah?
Yes. You
Down.
can put this away.
Don't ever call me that again.
Fine.
Puts it away. Just leaves and goes up into the door. Closes it.
Perception check to see if I heard any of that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go ahead.
'cause Maya would have gotten up.
I'm salty.
Yeah.
I'm very salty.
Yeah.
I got 19.
17.
17?
15.
15?
Oh,
Oh, well, you
Well, she
heard
was
it all.
there.
Sorry. 22. 20. Everyone heard it.
Maya would have gotten up with her hand just kind of crackling if she had heard that.
Okay.
I would have stood up. It seemed like
Yeah.
something that happened pretty quickly, so promptly sat back down.
Yeah.
That,
That's
yeah,
probably
she's
it.
got
Oh, it's like, oh, she's got it.
Heroes
Okay.
quickly resolved.
Yeah.
And as he leaves, you turn towards them and you see them up and her hands.
No, she sits back down as if it didn't matter.
keeping note of that. Well, that's over with.
Who's up there?
I guess you could call him my boss.
The leader of the Grommet. Great.
Yeah, it wasn't fun talking to him.
Exactly what did he ask of us?
I'm gonna take one of their wines and just.
You just still
Yeah.
still raised. Right.
What water?
He asked me about all of you.
What? And what did you say about us?
Little.
I just give you my wine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Snatch wine.
I grab something else from there. Just pouring
David.
myself some wine.
David comes down. Doesn't look at you. You're up, big guy.
Looks at Natrix. Yes, of course.
Try not to be too much yourself.
Thank
Be
you.
me. Be me.
You should be careful.
We're screwed.
Thinking of B Natrix, B Natrix.
Yeah, just
What would Natrix do?
No, I know, but thinking that.
Just
We are screwed.
Yep.
Fair. Mayhem does not know how to be Natrix.
No, and he doesn't know how to lie really well.
Okay.
Very well.
Real quick, 500 bits to the DM from the Hefner for being so nice and letting you guys keep that last 500 bits. He made sure I still got mine. Thanks.
Have.
Hef.
Thanks for the investment.
Really going against that statement earlier about being an ass.
Thanks, Hef.
Wow, you're just being so nice.
Yeah, they're all nice. We love our community.
Restore the balance.
Especially when the Nordic Geek gives me another 500 bits.
Why? Why?
Guys!
People hate that
You guys want to know our backstories that much?
Stop it!
And then another 500 because James' sound effects are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That is. Thank you.
Another 500 more like, ah.
Please.
Please.
You're interrupting the Foley.
You know you guys got those rolls coming.
Please. You must have.
And then
Yes, keep them coming, James.
the Baroness has given another 500 bits to the DM
Oh my god.
Stop.
Guys!
Well, thank you, but
for David.
David.
God,
Okay, fine.
And then?
All right, David, fine.
you're sure Olin's
I did
safe
like that,
after
though.
seeing a dagger fly at one of our friends' throats?
Yes.
I feel incredibly reassured.
Yes.
Well, and just says to you, Olin don't know who I am. So yeah, he's safe.
I'll remember that.
Opens the door.
Big creak, big creak. Because of my feet. Anyway. Damn it!
God.
The Hefner
I can already now tell.
heard your call
Oh, I read it wrong.
and has given 3,000 bits for Ted and Friends.
Oh, yay!
It's a little backhanded.
That's 4 for Ted and
Ted the DM.
Ted the DM. So coming around, you guys, 3,000 bits. We're using the cool ones that were given to us by B. Sislowski. Thank you so much, Ben. Almost there.
I felt it when I
Almost.
caught it.
Oh, a little far.
Wow.
We'll give you another chance. We'll give you another chance.
Okay, I need another chance. I need another one.
Here you go. Ready?
Okay.
Boom. Whoop.
I got it!
Aha! Victory.
Big track.
Thank you, Hef.
Excellent.
Thank you for giving me another chance.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Hef. Thank you so much. Just gonna pour a little more of that beersh in here.
So
And that beer. Gears.
the beer
variety?
chest.
You know what grinds my gears?
What?
Gordon
Nothing.
Biersch?
It's not that good.
Gordon Ramsay? What?
No.
Best yet.
Yes. All right. Mayhem, you walk in and you see this human, big, standing up. Next to him, another person. You definitely recognize the clothing as a frostworm.
Okay.
As you step in, you feel that will kind of go over you, start to impress on you. Roll a charisma saving throw, please.
They probably don't even need that spell for him, honestly.
Hey.
It's 19 total. 19.
Not bad.
I can lie.
I don't know if I could.
Brushes over you. You don't know what it was.
Kind of stumble at that if I don't know. Just. That was odd. Carrie to sit down.
Okay.
Welcome, Mayhem. Where is it, Mayhem Jira?
Oh, Zero. Mayhem Zero.
I will call you Jira.
Mayhem is taken aback. That is a first.
Have a seat, Jiro.
Of course. I'm already sitting.
Excellent.
So awkward.
They're just so big. Hard to believe.
Hashtag awkward dragonborn.
Thank you. That chair.
I'm Spymaster Grimbo. I'm the head of the Karambit.
A boss of a friend of mine, I'd assume.
She calls you a friend, eh?
fucking dragonborn. I do that thing where, like in anime, they sneeze 3 times when their name is heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Bless you.
Interesting.
Are you okay?
So,
Well,
allow me to introduce you to my compatriot here.
Points back to the other man, who is now taking a seat. Yes, I am Craythorn. You, Mr. Jiro. Dragonborn. But not of the Mage Nation, no. You were not chosen.
I was chosen by another. Not by the Mage Nation.
Ah. And who was that?
Wow.
Well, that's as good as any god, I suppose.
I would say better. He gave me the choice to be chosen.
You speak of things that you do not know, Dragonborn.
That has not stopped me before.
I was not chosen for my post. I didn't get a choice. It was just a matter of process. What am I good at? I'm good at finding dissenters. I'm good at sniffing them out. And should the need arise for it, I am good at snuffing them out. So, now you know who I am. So begin. The Angel's Valor. What was on it?
Us traveling. What do you mean? Well, if you're referring to the attack,
What attack?
a demon. Something unworldly, ungodly. Eclipsing the sky. That's what attacked the ship.
And did your Rao see fit to tell you why?
It seems no one knew the answer.
Describe the battle.
We heard a commotion coming from aboard the deck above the ship. We tried running up. So, taking a moment to recall my thoughts. Recollect my thoughts.
Yes.
A battle. I don't remember a battle. I feel like it was protecting what we could. Tentacles wrapping around the ship. Throwing everyone off. While there was a completely different beast in the sky. Breaking through something.
Yes. Your friend Natrix and Captain Thrill have told us. It is good that you corroborated their stories. What happened in the sky then? We're told something fought the beast.
I believe I saw 2 angels. One in the sky. And for a glimpse, one along the sea. almost sprinting across it.
And
And what?
describe this angel. You're the man of God.
Would I know? Or did I get that clear of a look at him?
You got a pretty clear look at what was up there because it was huge, right? It's not like godlike huge, not as big as that thing. I mean, I would say that it was probably between 25 and 30 feet in height.
Okay.
This angel.
And the one on the sea?
If you recall, you don't know what that was. You watched it run across the water and then jump and turn into a giant squid just as the wave was coming down. So you don't know if that was an angel, but
Yeah.
definitely your angel.
I would say larger than any human. A being you could come across 20, 30 feet, hanging in the sky. I didn't see as clearly the one across the water, but that one saved our life nonetheless. From a wave crashing down.
Very well. And on Akupara.
What would you like to know?
There was some funny business in the report provided to us by who you know as David.
I feel between the two of us, you would know most about him.
I actually know very little. You, however, spent time out there, and in that report, it is said that his mission was to sow distrust and chaos on the island. It's a Lithanian matter, though. You, however, saw or were part of a destruction of a certain brothel that was being built.
There were many paths along the way to leave Akupara. Many steps. That was one.
I'm told that there was talk of a mage on Akupara. Do you see any mages besides myself and my friends?
All the ones at that execution that saved,
Captain Thorell,
yes. Those mages.
me and my men.
I recall.
There were no other mages on that island?
Not to my recollection.
Deception check.
That's bad.
What?
That is a 2.
Oh, okay.
I would like it.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Inspired.
Oh my god.
Use a dice you trust.
Libris Arcana, that was the dice I trusted.
Womp womp.
Yeah, 13 total.
You're definitely not proficient in deception.
Thanks.
Very convincing.
Recollection? Recollection. Yeah, recollection.
That's the word.
That is a word we
No,
have.
I'm just stuttering it.
Mr. Jiro, it would go better if you didn't lie to me. It's not your strong suit. What would your god think
He is a god of peace and reason. I feel like one life for another would fit his bill. Avoiding one life for another.
I'll ask you again.
Fair enough.
The one with blue hair in your party. Who is she? And is she a mage?
She was on the ship, the Angel's Valor, with us.
You consider her a friend as well?
Closer than the others. Much closer.
Meanwhile, Ted's like,
Damn it! Shit!
somewhere. He didn't hear you.
I know, but I'm thinking.
Ignore Ted, I love that guy.
I'm sad.
I can't explain it, guys. I was really sad all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Oh,
Here,
it's
Ted,
okay.
drink
It's all right.
this.
You don't touch me.
Yeah, we're fine. You won. You won. It's good.
So, she's a good friend then. And is she a mage?
Waiting for this ship to burn.
I do not know what she is.
What makes you say that?
Well, I have learned very little about who or where everyone has come from, and more how they like to act.
Alright, I'll make it simple. Did she cast magic in your presence? Mayhem. Jiro.
She has lived her way to survive. I do not see what that would do for anything that happened on Okubara.
Right. Do you remember what I said I'd do? No. To me, it sounds like you're not willing to talk. I would hate for that to be the case. Mayhem, Jiro. Let me ask you, do you have any family?
I had deep connections.
Right. You don't really know how to answer a question, do you?
The more vague, the better, I say.
Well, if you do Mayhem Jiro, you said.
Yes. Mayhem, sure. Or
Of Dragonholm?
that,
Yes, of course.
yes.
Any other? And, bronze dragonborn, from the looks. Very well, inquiries will be made.
About
Well, if any of your family have entered the service of Uzlim, of course.
this is why I serve a different god.
You serve a different god. Because...
Peace and reason has served me well.
Very well. I'm sure they will be more reasonable. I have nothing more for him.
Oh, snap.
Very well. Jiro, thank you for your time. Please, send in David.
Yes.
As you're walking out,
I'm told that you killed Grand Deadeye.
At the doorknob, dying to get out.
It was another. Was Natrix. And Maya finished the monster.
And the little one in the goggles. What do you know of her?
What about her?
Just a name. That would be enough.
Thinking of the names you could give.
Just math equations going on.
yeah.
Geometry.
Honestly,
that meme.
cue cards.
The meaning of the universe is like, whoa. It's like, why? MC equals MC squared. Just rainbow cat. Right? E equals MC squared.
She goes by many names. She does what she wants. I will say Bryn, as I knew her.
Very well. Thank you. You're dismissed.
Still kind of frozen there.
David's like, I'll take care of it.
Yes.
No. Let's go, big guy.
Thank you.
Low key forgot how doorknobs work.
Pause and rage.
Sends you down.
Yeah.
Says, we'll be right down. Goes back inside. You start heading down the stairs.
I would like to listen in on what's happening for a minute before I leave.
Make a perception check.
Not that dice. 19 total.
They are speaking. You cannot understand it.
Good.
Just gonna keep walking.
Okay. You walk down, you see them. Ted's going, are you alright, Mayhem? You look awful. I got really sad for some reason. I don't know. Are you okay?
I'll address that soon. I love you very much, Ted. I am so sorry. I'm going to deal with something in the corner.
Mayhem, are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Doing great. Doing fine.
Looks at Ted. He is not doing great.
I don't think
Not
so.
at all.
Green around the scales.
I'm bronze. What?
I'm just gonna touch your shoulder. Come over, touch you. Are you okay? What happened?
I don't know where I messed up,
What do you mean?
but I feel as if I have.
You did fine.
What did you say?
I don't know, friend.
Did you tell the truth?
Vaguely and confusingly, yes. No, well, I don't. You know me.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows what Mayhem said?
Wild card, but like passively.
This isn't gonna end well.
We just do what we can.
David, wait, David's not with us. Is anyone with us?
No, just you guys.
Okay. What did you tell him about Gond?
He is my boss.
So you
He
told
asked
him.
directly.
And
I said you did it.
they know. something. I said what we agreed to. And Maya.
What did you tell them about me?
Nothing.
What did you... Natrix? What did you tell them about me?
Nothing.
What'd you say about me?
What is there to say? You're so secretive.
Well, I mean, I feel like everybody is asking, what about me? So, what about me?
Your name is Bryn,
Fair
but you
enough.
go by many names.
Very true.
Don't worry, I won't throw you under the bus.
Just a scoff into my
What
wine
is
glass.
I have no idea. It is a frame of saying. Let's throw you under the carriage.
Actually, they have them in Berkshire.
Oh, they do? Where did they? Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
there we go.
My hometown. Don't even know.
There it is.
Yeah, just like, how do you
It's
know
of course
what
not
the
buses
bus
as you know them today,
Right.
but they do have their version of buses.
Okay, cable
In Berkshire.
cars or cable cars or something?
You'll see.
is? How do you,
You already know.
about
They don't use cable cars.
Okay.
It's much more of a steam-powered type engine.
Steam cars.
steam powered is
One of
awesome.
the hot air balloons.
Steam
know,
/ coal-powered engine. Yep.
You
This is very
know,
awesome.
you've never been on a bus before. You know those big things that run off of. Not, never mind.
I mean-
Bentley, what are you even from Berkshire?
Yes, but
Come on, you
those
should
things
know.
cost money.
Of course.
David at this point comes down. Right. Well. Next is Rhea.
Eye roll and then eye contact continues to sip wine.
How much have you drank at this point?
going.
Just still the same glass.
Okay.
Just nursing it.
Okay.
But making a point of just staring.
Like, I'm not gonna do that.
And a big sipping sound.
Unladylike slurp.
He just says, "Trust me, love. You'll be fine. Just go in, get it done with."
Stands up and goes, brings wine glass.
He comes in, knocks on the door. Says, "Come in." Opens it up.
I'm gonna finish it real quick and then just the glass to David and then walk in.
You drop the glass. David catches it. TM inspiration.
Great use.
Because you don't want
Very
David to
good.
look bad.
Exactly. David
He's
catches
gotta
the
look
foot.
cool.
That's right.
In front of his boss.
I wish I saw it. Here you go.
There's a little drop left. That is good. That's bold.
All of a sudden he's like, I get it.
You guys walk in.
I already know. No.
Go ahead. Yeah. Charisma saving throw.
Wow. 8.
We'll inspire
Do I
that.
inspire that?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Please roll better.
I
Try to roll better than mine.
I'm gonna try one of the other ones. You know what? We're gonna try this.
Wait, is it in the right corner?
It
It is.
it was in this corner earlier.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
Magic
14.
corner.
14. As it passes over you, you feel a little disassociated. A little like, is this my hand?
Great.
This is my hand. As you kind of start to step forward.
Thanks for the try, guys.
I tried.
Her name?
Rhea.
Your last name? Rhea?
The first is all I knew growing up.
Have a seat.
Just like glance at chair.
I'm Spy Master Grimbold. I'm the head of the Karambit.
Seems like an incredibly important thing to just be thrown out to anybody.
Indeed. I am not here for just anything. or anybody. There's a reason I am here. It is of great import.
I would very much assume so.
This here is my associate, Mr. Crethorn.
Yes. You recognize him as a frostworm. Not that you've seen many yourself, but you know frostworms. People have told you. There's many stories about them. Maybe they're too fantastic to be true. You don't know. But one thing is certain. You know one when you see one. Yes. Rhea. You were not on the Angel's Valor, were you?
Afraid not.
How did you come to Akupara?
Well, not voluntarily, that's for sure.
All right. So who took you there?
Some pirate captain. I was a uninvited guest on another vessel, which they commandeered and decided that I was part of the loot.
It's not really something our intelligence has shown Grand Deadeye to do.
Maybe you need better intelligence.
I promise you, looking at David, you have the very best.
Him! Right, you do need better intelligence.
Yeah, I told you, she's a spitfire. She's fun. Right. So Grant takes you to the island, and then what?
Held me prisoner in his keep.
Yes. We questioned a gnome that was in the prison. Zanzer Steelbeam mentioned you.
I know him.
Said you sustained him with berries.
Yes. He's captive too.
You cast magic, Rhea.
I learned a trick or two that I needed to get by.
From whom?
A group of nomads that took me in.
You're a druid.
You might say that, yeah.
Show me.
Just sort of like show you.
Turn into something.
That's not very proper in here now, is it? But I will do you something. I'm gonna do druidcraft and make it rain on the frostworm.
It goes like this, and it stops. Right.
And then one more time, look down and grass at his feet.
What are you doing so far from your tribe, Rhea?
I got bored.
I see. We're told you saved the hostages.
Yeah, I saved the hostages. I was one of them.
Until you weren't. So, why didn't you escape? you could have done so. Zanzer says that you were there before him.
Grond had a personal effect of mine. I considered leaving and coming back for it, and then they brought Zanza in. The little guy wasn't faring as well as I had been, so figured I could wait a little bit longer.
You told us of what they did. What Grond did.
Then you know. You know why I had to stay.
A Spitfire she may be, but I sense a good heart.
You take that back.
That's great.
Alas, I cannot. What do you know of your friends, Rhea?
Friends. I know that I physically ran into them in a sewer and they were willing to help Zanza.
The one with blue hair?
Whatever.
Does she cast magic?
No more so than the tiefling elf that I've seen.
So you've seen the tiefling?
Yeah, it was quite a shock. Based on
Indeed.
Looks over at David.
Based on Zanza's descriptions, I should have been looking for 3 half-elves and a dragonborn, and I ran into a dragonborn and a tiefling.
Yes. What you ran into was a half-elf. You
Very well.
understand?
Very well. Clearly, it's very important for all of you to hide this about her, so
Yeah.
no bother of mine.
Very well. Again, let's not have any red herrings. Blue hair.
She was disguised as a god when I met her.
Face different.
It was dark in the sewer. Plus, I was a little off-put. Wasn't expecting to be finding a guard in the midst of my escape. You can understand why I might have avoided eye contact.
And of the one, the goggles. What spells did she cast?
She does a lovely card trick. You should ask her about it when you call her in here next.
Alas, it's not a spell. Did she cast a spell? Rhea, the druid.
I can't be certain, but I can be certain of her ability with those cards. You should really see it. It's something spectacular.
I would say, was there ever a moment that you saw Sen cast a spell? You saw Sen cast spells. It's in the boxing ring.
Ugh, I did see the boxing ring.
I would say, unless you come up with something else, you're going to have to be compelled to tell the truth here.
I forgot I had seen that.
Would she have seen them?
Well, I was gonna say, did I know that it was a spell? Because I saw funny business with the gloves, but I didn't necessarily know that was a spell.
The ice.
I didn't see the ice.
No,
all.
when the racist broke his
Ice is
leg.
No,
invisible.
I know. I failed that perception check.
I thought you were only the one.
No, I really wanted to because I wanted to I wanted to have a moment
Oh,
where Sen and
yeah,
I
you
bonded, and I
did.
didn't see it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you got like a 26, and I got like an 18 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
What did you cast on Grond?
Grond, I was the first one in and sent a ray of frost, but that was it. Everything else has been stabby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the first one in, if that makes a difference.
The door wasn't closed.
Yeah.
Rhea, do you know how far back you were? No, you were in when that happened. You were already in.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check. See if you saw it.
Damn it.
Nope.
22.
You saw it.
Sorry.
Is that good?
I've never wanted to roll so poorly.
Can you take
Do you want
inspiration?
inspiration at all?
Can we roll
can.
for disadvantage?
Yes,
can.
can we roll for disadvantage?
Wow, that's awesome.
Are we actually
I'll
doing
give it
that?
to you.
That's
I'll give it
first.
to you.
Apparently
It's
what
in
we're
the
doing.
spirit
That's
of
definitely
the
the first time
purpose
we've
of
done
it.
that.
So
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Yay! 10.
The first time we've been happy for that.
Really odd.
We got it.
We'll say at the moment you were kind of facing down, getting ready, checking out the ropes for when to and how to.
Actually, it helps me because I was a guard and then I went full into mage of like just my spell to spirit at that time too. The same
That's right.
exact time as the Ray of Frost
That's
happened.
right.
So it actually helps both of us.
Well, no, she definitely knows.
Oh.
She was being cheeky with him by saying it was dark down there to answer
Oh.
his question, as opposed to
Oh, because you didn't
does
ask
she
about
know you're
up
a
there.
mage or not?
Yeah.
Being cheeky.
Who knows? That's what that dance was. You're welcome.
It's good.
Well,
Chaotic neutral.
Yes.
And might I ask what your intentions are then, Rhea, now that you're off of Akupara?
My intentions?
Where do you go from here?
Wherever the wind takes me.
excellent. Excellent. I believe that's all that I have for you.
Lovely.
You may return.
Thank you, sir. And Frosty, lighten up a bit, and then does another the cantrip, and I'm just gonna make it rain petals.
He just nothing happens. Counterspell.
Damn.
It would have been really pretty petals.
No, I know. He's just like, go. Turns back. Druids.
From the
I'm
north.
all
I heard you.
You go out. Door closes behind you. It's David just kind of whispers, see, told you it wasn't so bad.
I'm gonna get really close and grab my wine glass and walk away.
Fair. Closes the door. You come down to your compatriots. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing in the meantime?
I would have opened up one of the bottles from your crate.
I'm gonna like
This is cool, right? No?
pull
Okay.
it, pour a glass, and then just put it back.
So it is cool. Okay.
Just like
Very good.
I got a case. We good.
So, what happened?
Asked a lot of questions. I did make it rain. That was fun.
In what context? We've been to two brothels. One and a half.
You saw that cranky frost woman there. Let's just say he's a bit damp.
That's not any clearer.
And then just drink. Quite pleased with herself.
You notice that when you left, not damp at all.
But for a moment there, I had
For
it
a
all.
moment- For a moment he
Had
was.
the world in your hand.
For a moment he was. The Nordic Geek is given 500 bits for Senspiration.
We're all like, we're good, we good.
We good? We good?
Yeah, we got
I
it.
like that.
We got this? Yeah, we got this.
And with that, you hear the clunking down the stairs of David.
He's coming. I'm just gonna drinks.
Jeez, this guy again.
Aye. It's your turn, fella. All right.
Great.
Goes up. What I do?
Keep your cards close to your chest. I'm the worst liar. Why did you ask me? Did you ask
All right. David. All right, let's go, big guy.
God damn it.
Just do your best.
Tell him all about taxes, Ted. Do not be dissuaded.
You guys
He's gonna be dissuaded.
sit and wait, and you have no idea what transpires between Ted and the two people in there.
Neat.
And with that, we're gonna go to break.
I can feel it.
But now that we're at break,
Yay!
we're going to go ahead and one of these, yeah, yeah. We're gonna give away this deck.
Awesome.
Hashtag
That's really great.
chaos in the chat right now to get a Nord Games luck deck or a Nord Games critical hit deck. Chaos.
That's what the Q in Q and C is for.
Chaos.
Am I wrong?
Wait!
I know I'm wrong.
Anyhow,
You are so wrong.
good luck.
C is
Good luck to
bad.
everyone. We're gonna go pee and then get back to these tense moments.
Thank you.
Goodbye. And welcome back to Natural One. All right.
Dang it.
You all right? We're good?
Yeah.
We're good?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just tense. Very tense.
Why? I don't understand why.
Being interrogated.
Interrogation's fun.
The last thing we left off on, you guys were being debriefed by Spymaster Grimbold and the frostworm known as Craythorn. You guys were all down there for about 10 to 15 minutes while they talked to Ted Tedderson, accountant and fighter. Eventually you hear the door close and Ted heading down. He says, "That was really easy, guys. That was fine. He just asked me about the Angel's Valor and you guys and the island. That was pretty simple.
What did you say about us?
I mean, nothing that wasn't true.
Anything
Okay.
that would affect our safety, dear Ted.
I mean, I don't think anything's gonna hurt us here. It's us. We can take on anything.
Oh, Ted.
He might be more naive than you are.
What's name?
I don't think I'm naive. I just think I know what I can do.
Ted. Ted, what name did you give them?
Your name?
Which
Your
name
name.
did you give them?
I actually didn't ask me your name.
Okay.
We're too busy talking about her.
Exactly what did you say about me, Ted?
I said, hey everyone out there, real quick.
Ted.
Nightbot crashed. Nightbot crashed. So we have to do hashtag chaos again. So do it right now. Get yourself one of these decks.
Hashtag.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah,
With a C.
Nightbot crashed.
Nightbot crash.
Nightbox crashed.
Yeah, it is hard to
They
say.
asked me if you cast spells.
And what did you say?
I said you do,
Okay.
because that's what you do. But I mean, you showed us you're with them, right? So should be fine. What? Everyone got really sullen.
We don't know how we will all be after this. Is that fair to say?
He said that they didn't have a lot of information about you, Sen, so I just left it at that.
Did they threaten any of your loved ones?
Is there such
Why-
your loved ones?
I don't have any of those.
Just curious.
Did they threaten your loved ones?
That's what I just asked.
I
I'm
heard
sorry.
the question both times. Just. It's not important. It is.
That is important.
It feels like right now it is not important. If they're asking around.
Fine, we will deal with that afterwards.
Perhaps.
I told them how cool Rhea is.
Great.
Yeah, I told him about the giant toad that he turned into, and you swallowed the guy.
You want to see it again?
Touch-
Eventually, maybe.
Perhaps you should sit down.
I don't think here's the place for it, though.
You should sit down. Just sit down. Just enjoy your wine.
As you hear it, David comes out and says, "All right. Sen, you're up.
Just go up.
Okay. As you guys are ascending the stairs together, Cupcake Cora won the luck dash. Congratulations. Hashtag chaos. And don't forget, we got another giveaway. A little later, we will be giving away these dice that are about to get rolled.
Not these ones. This one. The one that matters. All right.
All right. As you're going up, David kind of grabs you on the arm and whispers into your ear. I don't know if I should let you guys hear it.
I want to
I would say if we like roll perception.
We see them whispering, and we're all very off-put. This is kind of rude, right? They just whisper to each other.
This is rude.
Thank you.
Well done, ma'am.
Toast with water.
This, I give him a nod and just keep going.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
After you.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, and you get a card. Well done.
Someone else rolled a nat
Well
20, I
done.
thought, right?
No, unnatural.
Oh, was that a nat?
So for those who don't know what just happened, Sen was walking through the zone of truth, and Nat 20 did.
1d6 after making a saving throw. I'm just gonna throw it on nothing. Just kidding. So 23.
All right.
Nice.
You walk in. You feel it. You're familiar with it. You know exactly what it is, and woof, washes over you. You kind of shake it off and step forward.
Ah, you.
Me.
You are the discussion. You are the source of much discussion as of late.
Really?
Yes. You see, apparently, you're a bit elusive. And we don't rightly know your name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Spymaster Grimbold, leader of the Karambit. This here is my frostworm friend, Crethorn.
Check
Hello.
out his hands.
Anything specific you're looking for?
Does he have both of them?
He does.
Cool.
He goes, this. We have asked your compatriots many things. And yet you remain a mystery. So,
What's mysterious is how a card comes into my hand. Sorry.
right.
What'd I tell you?
That's awesome.
Well played.
I mean,
well
I'm still
played.
pissed, but yeah.
Just raises his hand, stops it, puts it back down. Why don't you have a seat?
Sure. Just takes a seat.
We're not here to play card games.
That wasn't a game, that was a trick.
Why are all of you like this? The Dragonborn had sense.
I had never get that off at all.
So, let's start with a name.
Bryn?
Bryn. You have a last name, Bryn?
Actually, no.
You don't have a last name? How does one not have a last name?
They don't know it.
And how come you don't know your last name?
Never. I mean, may have had one, but it's been a long time and forgot it.
Well, why don't we start at the beginning, Bryn?
Well,
Make a
I
roll
will
deception
assuming
for the name Bryn.
Okay. At the beginning, well, I'm assuming I would have been born. If I was not born, ooh, can I go?
Yeah.
Mid monologue, that's bad.
I mean, I'm assuming by the beginning you mean when I was born. So don't really remember that because, I mean, if someone did, that would be very weird. 16 to 7.
Okay. Right. Let's start at the beginning of the Angel's Valor. How did you come to be on board the Angel's Valor, and where were you going?
Well, I came on to it. Sorry. I know the feeling. Stepping on board. Sorry, I'm just like, she's being an ass right now.
Yeah, she is.
By stepping
Into
on
it.
board, I asked for a passage. I paid the person, and I stepped on board. So that is how I got on.
And where were you going?
Making my way to Ismail, Berkshire by way of Ismail.
Your accent. Are you from Larcy, or are you part of the group that went to Berkshire?
Berkshire.
Okay. Insight check. Where did you live before that?
Before,
Or while you were here on this continent? Where did you stay? What were you doing here?
what I was doing here,
Yes.
traveling about.
Have friends nearby?
On this continent, no. But I mean, that is why I'm making my way. Was trying to make my way back.
Well, you're traveling alone.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Bryn?
17.
Well, young, but not unheard of. No, Eleanor can be a dangerous place. And I hear there's plenty of dissenters about.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No.
Bryn? Very well. The Angel's Valor.
Mm-hmm.
It has been reported by Captain Thorell that you defended the ship. Against a pirate attack.
Yes.
There seemed to be some inaccuracies in what she could remember.
Well, for it to be inaccurate, it would have to be compared to another thing.
She said that originally it was reported that you cast a spell on board,
Mm-hmm.
but upon further questioning, we were told that it was the result of your daggers.
Yes.
May I see one of your daggers, Bryn? Yeah.
Sure.
Picks it up, looks at it, does a couple of hand gestures, and eyes glow blue. And you see him kind of looking back and forth at the blade. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm assuming you saw that.
I did. Among other things. Are you aware, Bryn, of the crime it is to carry a weapon for which you do not have paperwork?
They were given to me.
By whom?
A friend.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, Bryn. You see, we take this very seriously. Now, either you are in possession of illegal Uzlium goods, or you are a dissenter.
I'm going to say no to both.
Who is your friend that gave you these daggers?
Just, I don't think you would know their name. So, a friend in Berkshire.
Don't worry, we have ways to get eyes and ears in Berkshire. Who gave it to you?
Well, he was the one who taught me this. And just Paul McCart. I don't think he would be in any official records, is the thing.
Yes. Charlatans are abound in Berkshire. That's what happens when you abandon magic and think you're greater than it.
I mean, have you seen their airships? I mean, I do believe Uzlium uses them, no?
And did you see the meteors that I called down from the sky on Akupara?
Yeah. There were some really big ones. Caused a lot of destruction.
It's not often I get to let loose.
Is he, or what type of race is he?
You see, he is an elf.
Assuming you haven't let loose in 500, 600 years?
A little sooner than that. You're not gonna like this, Bryn. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave these daggers here.
Is there a way to get paperwork?
In order to do that, we have to see from where they were taken. We have to track their origin. We have to find out what these daggers are. Grabs it. You see, we mark all of our weapons. I see no marks here. This is not of Uzlium. He doesn't have the dagger. That dagger is not of Uzlium.
He's imagining it.
Yes.
Just remembering the feel.
Meaning they really want that dagger.
I tell you what. You lot aren't going anywhere. Hold on to them for now. It makes you feel better.
Okay.
What happened on the Angel's Valor? What did you see
Well,
when it went down? Apparently, I have to be very specific with you.
I was going to talk about the marlin, but
This big.
Sam and Zanzer already told us of the marlin.
it was this big. I mean, actually, the nose was just this long. But
Deception. No, I'm just kidding. Right.
It was about 3 feet.
What did you see in the sky?
in the sky, yes. Do you want a play-by-play? Do you want just a list? Do you want a nice story? Because I can do all of those things. Like I was on the mast when I
I
saw
have no
a
time
tree.
for your charlatan ways.
All right, just a list then. There was flashes in the sky. A rift tore open. Giant tentacle came out.
Yes, thank you.
That's awesome. There was a screech, very loud, piercing in the mind, and saw lots of images.
Can you tell me?
Large crystal with a lot of people, blood, not blood, but blood, but markings carved in their bodies. Not a man, but a very sunken-looking man by the crystal. There was a city of glass and rock and metal and just gone like that. A tower that went on infinitely up and down, and a man. I think it was H on his armor riding a silver dragon.
Interesting.
But yeah, just that screech, and it was just things I saw.
Did you see the dragons?
I saw that dragon. Yeah, that's. I just remember that one dragon.
As you're trying to reach back into your memories, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
19.
When he says, "Did you see the dragons?" you're thinking back to the silver dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, oh, actually, that man with the H was killed by the Lich, and this Lich gathered all the energy of those people and put it into this giant crystal here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw later on, at the end, the same markings on that spire carved into a bunch of dragons that were spiked
Right.
to it. Red dragons, gold dragons, black dragons, bronze dragons, all of them. Indiscriminately. So when he says you see the dragons, you reach back and you remember they were spiked and cut just like those people were in that ritual.
Yeah. Very, very similar to the people. They had the tower that went on forever. There was dragons, just different colors, chromatic, metallic, didn't matter. Just pinned on the tower.
Good. Very well. Bryn with no last name. Your blue-haired friend.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Maya. Takes the wine. Pours it.
Sound effects are great.
Peas into a cup. It's a power play thing.
It's right in front of you.
It's just very odd.
Your friend Maya.
Just wizard skirt.
I hear she is a mage. Do you know her affiliation?
I'm assuming, and if I'm correct, yeah, you.
She is no Frostworm, you mean a Oozlium mage.
Oozlium, yeah.
A true mage.
Mm-hmm.
I can find no record of her. It's very possible, Bryn, that you are in the company of a dissenter. Do you know what we do to dissenters and those they travel with, and those that protect them, Bryn?
Ah. You will find our families and kill them all.
Okay.
And then
no.
after that,
You know that we don't do
you will kill me and all the people that I ever knew.
No, that is a filthy dissenter lie.
Just everyone.
You will no longer have a life as you know it.
Because I'll be dead.
You know, originally no, but you're getting there.
Easy now. This poor girl is just an upstart.
You can't blame me for having a little fun. You come in here very serious, just like, yes, sit. You will ask or answer many questions.
These are very serious times, Bryn. So, seeing as how
I'll wait.
guys
It's
laugh
fine.
makes me
I'll wait.
Sorry. Okay.
seeing as how don't think we have anything left to ask you.
As he turns to Craythorn. Yes. Yes. You're free to join your friends, Bryn, for the time being.
Are you sure you don't want to ask me how I did it?
Goes over to you, grabs you by the shoulder, casts the spell, and all of a sudden this purple portal that shows into nothing is there, and he just goes and pushes you through it. It closes. As you are dropped about 5 feet from the top of the ceiling in the next room where they all are. On the ground.
Not a fan of teenagers.
Well, I suppose you made quite the impression, huh?
Did she land
Wait.
on the wine?
Where did she
In the
land?
same room or next room?
Did she land on the wine?
In your room.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is a serious concern.
What was
Not.
it?
Oh,
Thank God.
Wait,
Thank Rao.
I'm in the lounge area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, apparently you made
see
quite
this
the impression.
So we see her just like,
Yeah, on the table just behind you guys.
Right, well,
You're right, Ted. They were funny.
that's why I didn't fuck with them.
What did you do?
Oh, no.
She had fun.
they were fun, right?
Fun.
You guys got 500 bits from the Nordic Geek. Says, fucking send for breaking the cat. Thank you. Get right over here. Maya, come
So
in.
good.
There it is. There
I
it
got it.
is. Well done.
So I was laughing.
David, I think they need you up there.
Oh, no, he was up there.
Oh, he was up there?
Yeah. And, yeah, he's not with you currently.
Oh, okay.
So what did they...
What could you have possibly done that made them throw you through a dimension?
Yes, do tell. Because I tried.
What did you do?
Very stressed out.
I'm kind of proud.
I answered their questions very truthfully
Les,
with a little bit of embellishment.
did you tell them the Malin story? What you did?
They didn't let me get to it. It was so. They were like, "What happened on the Angel Valor?" And I was like, after it went down, and they're like, "Ah." It's like they knew that I was going to talk about the Marlin.
Clearly they heard about it.
Apparently, wait, Sam and Zanzar are with us, right? Or
No, they're not.
No. Apparently, Sam and Zanzar already told them that story, but they don't tell it as good as I do. So
No seriousness. What did they ask about me?
about you, they just reaffirmed. I'm assuming what everybody else answered, that you are from Usalium. And then I'll just pull her a little bit closer, say, and how they have no record of you. And yeah,
Can we perceive them?
Yeah, if you want to give it a go. Stealth.
Yeah, I want to see if they heard it.
I'm gonna roll deception for my reaction if I can.
15.
19.
Wow.
19.
I got
Perception?
Yes.
12.
It's okay. You're
Good
dealing
old
with other
Magnum.
stuff.
Someone inspire me.
So, you both heard it.
I got a 14.
For
Or trying to just hide my facial expression for that. I mean, they heard it, obviously.
you rolled high on that perception, so they definitely see that.
Yep.
You definitely see she's taken a little aback by that. Eyes get a little wide for a moment, and then back to normal.
I want to kind of glance at Natrix.
But yeah, besides that, they were very keen on the visions we all saw, not you. Particularly about the dragons.
Shit.
Honestly, that's about it.
As you
I
hear
tried to
steps start
Show them a magic trick.
I did tell them that you're wonderful with cards.
I feel like link up right there. It's just like,
Yes.
I should show them magic. I'm assuming you heard all of that.
Maya. It's your turn.
Of course.
They're not in any mood for any bullshit.
But that gives them bullshit.
Why indeed. Looks over at Rhea and it says,
Sheepish whine.
no, you're much older,
I'm
more
going.
mature.
Not want to watch what you are saying there. Telling a lady about her age, huh?
Well, it's just my experience.
Mm.
You're up.
Saunter away. Go up the stairs.
He goes up with you, knocks on the door,
Yes, come in.
opens the door. After you.
Of course. I go in.
You go in, closes it.
Says on refuse.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. Is it a nat 1? Do I get a card? Do I get a card? I get a card.
Inspiration, please.
I get a card.
Wait, I gotta know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I get an inspiration?
Can you literally show me?
Strangers.
You discover a weapon and it's in disrepair. It deals half damage, so you take the time to repair.
Oh.
Yay.
That's gonna be fun.
Can I? But do I get an inspiration, guys?
There it is, inspired. From the nat 1.
Nat 20.
Nat
Yay!
20!
Yes.
That
And all the
changes things
cards.
quite a bit.
Yeah. That would have been awful.
Oh, just the one.
Just the
There
one.
it is.
Okay. Succeed on a saving throw.
That would have been useful a minute ago.
That's right, I got now.
Hey guys, just before Maya goes in there, we are going to be giving away those dice right there, those gorgeous dice, Libris Arcana dice, right now. So hashtag chaos again in the chat.
And this peach fuzz will be yours.
Yes.
Not the one on my face, but the ones in my hand.
And hopefully Nightbot does not crash.
It's night block.
Lauren and I are both like,
May you think of Sam's ass.
So beautiful.
Yes, hairy ass. Hairy peachy ass.
Honestly,
Fuzz.
All right. So,
Look at that peach.
Maya, you come in. You feel it kind of wash over you. You know what that was. You felt it before. You've trained against it.
Welcome, Maya.
We have
Spy Master Grimble.
You know who this is.
Of course you are. Should I take a seat?
Please. So you see the frostworm in front of you. I'm Krithorn.
I'm Krathon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maya. So,
Apparently I'm quite the conversation.
indeed. I'm told you're an Oozlium mage.
I am an Oozlium mage. Do you want to see my brand?
So he reaches into his bag and pulls out this green crystal. In fact, I would. Your brand is there and he covers it. And he looks and it glows. At that point, darkness goes all around you. Throughout the room, you cannot see a thing. You hear. And then just the little lamps are lit. And sitting in front of you is a very tall elven man. A dark cloak around, purple trim around the hood. All the way down, you see just 3 claws on his chest, like this.
I know who he is. I'm sure, right? I'm pretty certain I know this man.
He pulls the hood back. The spy master is not there. The frostworm is not there.
Oh, come on, you could have just let me gone and done this. I could have done it.
What I have done has been for your benefit. You have been sloppy,
No,
Maya.
I know.
You recognize this as he pulls it back. You see the purple eyes, almost glowing eyes. Black, long hair, elven ears that are extra long. Very sharp nose. I put you on that ship for a reason.
I tried. I was not prepared for what we were facing.
Yes, you, not to blame. But the result is the same,
I know.
Maya. We needed what was on that ship, and you were to ensure its delivery.
I did not know we were supposed to go against a kraken. And whatever it was that this towards the whole fabric of the space-time continuum, whatever that is.
You
In reality.
have left a trail. They are asking questions.
Maya has left a trail.
Yes,
Not.
Sloppy.
I had to improvise. You did not tell me that the Karambit were going to be on the ship.
It does not matter who is on the ship. You are a Talon.
I know.
I expect you to act like it.
I am undercover, of course. You know how I have to act. I know how I have to act.
Your new mission.
Okay? What is my new mission?
You are being assigned. You are to stay with this group.
But
No buts. This was a mess of your making.
so you mean I have to stay like this until I am done with them?
Until I say you are done. You will ensure they make it to Lithania City.
Oh, that is easy. Fine. I will do that.
And hopefully you do not lose them along the way.
I mean, I have to keep all of them together.
Yes.
Even does it... Fine. What else?
I will clean up your mess. Don't ever say that Neritos did nothing for you.
No, of course not. You've done everything for me.
Yes.
Why would I think otherwise? I apologize. I have failed you. You've given me everything and I have failed you.
Do you know what you were when you came to us?
Of course I do.
You don't even remember who you were.
I know.
We are your family.
I know. And I have done well to protect you.
You will protect Uzlium.
Of course. They know nothing. They know nothing about me. They only know who Maya is, not who I am. The backstory still holds true.
Maintain it.
That I am doing. You trained me well. I may have been sloppy. Maya may have been sloppy, but I am not. They have my trust.
They still think you're from Berkshire.
Of course they do. Did not perfect this accent for nothing.
Good. We will need you there soon.
Of course.
We will need all of them there soon.
I will get them, sir. You have my promise.
Good.
Just make sure that Uzlium does not decide that we have a dissenter among our midst and decide to throw us all into the brig or the prison or whatever they're gonna do to us.
What do you mean, dissenter?
They think there's a dissenter among us, mainly me, but
Well, I will take care of that, as I said. What
I have
you-
the paperwork. I could give them that.
I will produce paperwork. What do you need?
Just paperwork that I am an Uzlium mage and that I am who I say I am.
Very well. We
Good.
will change your cover. You are now Maya, the Uzlium mage.
Okay. And I will continue to stay that way. Do you want any information on this crew? I could give you a lot. I've been keeping a very good eye on them.
We have gotten our information. Is there anything particular you'd like to bring up?
Don't underestimate the group. San is very sneaky.
Who?
She tries to go by Bryn, but her name is San.
Sad.
She is clever.
They were asking about her.
Of course they were.
Called herself Bryn when she was in here.
She goes by several names. She's crafty.
I will look into it.
I think she is a nobody. She learned her craft on the streets.
She casts magic.
Oui, of course she does. I would not tell the Uzilium if we want to get her to Berkshire.
I know how to do my job.
Of course you do. You trained me.
So, I will take care of this. We will find out who your friend is.
Which friend? That her
Sam.
son?
Yes.
I will do my best. I have
I will
been.
keep them off her scent if she proves to be a dissenter.
She is
Only
worthy.
until she uses up her usefulness.
I will make sure that she is on board. That her cover is not blown.
She is from Berkshire.
She is from Berkshire. I don't think that she is faking that. But she can imitate accents.
We will need that as well.
The fact that she is from Berkshire,
Yes.
of course. She is. I think she is from Zippo side, but I am not sure.
Very well. I will return the others here. I will deposit you outside this door. You will return to your friends and ensure that they arrive. Where?
To Berkshire,
No.
to Lithania City.
Yes.
Fine. What about the Uzlia Mage and the Karambit Master?
I will deal with them.
Of course you will. Thank you.
Darkness again. And you hear again. And you up here outside the door. Then you hear the door close behind you.
Oh, well, apparently then it's like miles outside there. Go downstairs.
Okay. You head downstairs. There are your friends there.
The warping. Was that for sound effect or could we hear it?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I get a card? But can I?
I get a card?
Nat one.
A nat one?
I will inspire you, yes. I will inspire for Sen roll.
Well, I would inspire just because you got that now. What'd you get?
That's for
All right, 26.
That was terrible.
I loved it. I loved it,
Inspire her
honey.
inspiration throw.
It's like one of those cats that's getting ready to jump
And then
onto
they
something
miss
and
the fridge.
falls right in there. That was great.
like 2-inch.
Yep.
That was good. That was really good.
Hey guys, big news here.
Yeah.
The man himself, the Hefner, has won the dice. The game
so
is
happy
easy.
Would you
for
like me to
you.
kiss them and bless them for you, my child?
Don't do it.
Don't kiss the dice. Don't kiss the dice.
I agree with
Don't.
Julie.
No, I'm sure you want Ted to kiss the dice.
All right, so what'd you roll?
26.
26. You were there.
21.
21.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
15.
15. You all heard that.
Good old
Son of a
man.
bitch.
You sounded a lot like what just happened to you.
But there were, did I hear multiple or did I just hear the one?
You heard multiple.
Okay.
You come down to them.
Well,
Are you all right, Maya?
there was certainly I want to know bullshit.
I could hear. It was, it sounded like they threw you out like I did.
They cannot take jokes very well, you know?
I know, right? Was there...
They were not happy that I showed them the proper endorsements.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted the dissenter.
Right.
Of course, they asked questions about you.
Naturally, I am the topic of many conversations.
Told them about all the crow's nest fiascos. And how you like the drinks.
Like the what?
How you like the drink.
Drink?
Lined up the letter to the crow's
Yes,
nest.
yes.
You know?
All the drinking. Yes, so much of it. So much.
Push it.
That's still the water
water.
from the bottle that looks like wine.
She's full of bullshit, but whatever. I told them about that you really like to play those card tricks.
Why did you need to tell them that? They saw it for themselves. They just didn't want to watch the whole show. That's
No,
all,
in
no?
all seriousness, they asked where you were from, and I told them that you were from Berkshire.
All right.
And they want to know if you ever used magic. I said not to my recollection. Except you're crafty.
I use magic of a different kind.
Whatever.
They also threw you through a dimension. Just gonna
That
raise
is, if you ever get a chance.
Just let
It's like for a moment you're falling really fast, and then you're not.
And then you're falling from the ceiling.
I don't know. I didn't have any of my paperwork.
Yeah, that was odd. You are from Muslim, no?
Got out of the bag. Yes, I am from Muslim.
I mean, not out of the bag. You said it on the beach the first time we were there.
On the when you guys washed up on the island.
That's right. I did when I freaked out.
What?
If you have a secret like that, it's better to keep it under the
Sorry, I was a bit freaked out.
They didn't question you at all about what did they question about you?
Because they questioned where I was from. They questioned how did I get my paperwork, my past. I told them that I've been a Muslim mage most of my life, that I remember.
All right.
So,
Huh.
I told them while I was on the Angel's Villa, I told them the display that we saw, the ripping of reality, and why the ship went down. They didn't ask too much about Akbara. They were more interested in me being a mage than anything else. And they were interested about her.
Wow, really? Okay.
What, is it so
I just thought for
impossible that they were talking about me?
No, I imagine you push a lot of buttons to stay in people's memories. But I am curious why they wouldn't bat an eye at you. I mean, I guess, yes, you...
I have a
being in
brand.
Usually, yeah, that's clear.
That helps.
Huh.
We've been traipsing about the ocean with an Oozlium mage.
Yeah, I did not want it to be exactly to be known
And apparently,
about her from.
these folks that have such huge issues with magic being used in whichever way don't seem to have a problem with you traipsing about using it whichever way you please.
I had paperwork.
So,
Which they did not have.
So you would remember, as an Oozlium mage, as a true mage, they're pretty much the authority on it, and they can traipse about and do what they want with magic because they all have a number. They're all being watched.
always watching.
Always watching.
Thank you.
I was on Akibara with a bunch of pirates. I had to do just things for that.
Just makes me wonder why you would have been with this party in the first place. Why would they be so very okay with an Oozlium mage with this group?
Because I had the certain reason why I was on the ship, and it went down, and we were shipwrecked, and then we wound up on Akibara.
How incredibly and appropriately vague. Just continues to drink.
What is the truth? It is the truth.
That is what happened.
Truth enough. Yes, thank you, Ted.
Yeah, all right, anytime. You all right,
I was-
Natrix?
Quite frank.
I guess it's just. They asked each of us about Akapara except you, right?
They were more interested. They asked about Grand, of course.
Your answer?
Told them that I was the one who did it. Told you I would cover you. Did not matter. I did it.
Yeah.
I took full responsibility for what happened.
Interesting. I wonder which of you they believed.
I don't know. I said it does not matter. I take responsibility regardless.
I suppose we'll just have to wait and see what unravels. Won't
Yes,
that
we
be
do.
delightful?
It would.
At that point, you hear David coming down.
Of course, you know, the voice.
Well, see, I told you it's going to be painless. Not a problem. How you holding up?
I mean, it was fun, but you did not fall.
Well,
the sea.
I also didn't deserve it, so.
Like you didn't deserve that wine bottle to the head.
That's right, I didn't.
I don't think I
Actually,
quite deserve to
You
be
hit him in
kicked
the
out
head.
the way I did either. It's very rude.
Threw it.
well,
She threw it.
it is what it is, you know, powers that be and all that. What I can tell you is that the spy master has entrusted you, to me.
Ugh.
So,
Magnifique. Oh, secret.
here's the thing.
It's incredible.
Stuck with this guy.
Elaborate, please.
Well, you've been requested in Latania City. Proper. They say you're to meet the council.
But I have to go to Baksha.
They say they got a job for you.
Not an interrogation.
Now,
And what is this job?
well,
Why
I suppose
should
you have to go and ask them.
Yes.
As for me, I'm just a babysitter. Looks at Sen, looks at Rhea.
Well, I don't really need to go to
Bound for
Atlanta
you.
City.
I just got it.
Well, it's
wants to
true.
go?
If you don't want to go, you don't have to go, but I'll find you.
You don't want to have the rest of the Uliamage?
Oh, you think you will?
See, at this point,
Uliamage.
Go.
Oh,
what was that?
I do not have, or I don't have to
That's right.
go,
Yeah.
but
But I'll
yeah,
follow
you
you.
phone me.
That's right.
That's right.
Now,
What if I just...
remember, I have your best interest at heart. Yeah. All
of
right.
course. I
Oh,
do.
do you?
I do.
Oh, I feel so reassured.
Trust me.
Yes,
nothing's gonna happen.
absolutely.
Nothing's going to happen to you. You're all right. Yeah? Look, y'all went up there. Y'all told your bullshit stories. I heard it all. Yeah? You did.
We told the truth.
Look, I could have ratted you all out. All right? I didn't. All right?
Okay, fine. I suppose you have your backs.
Dude, it's about time you realise that this whole time I've been your friend. I've been protecting you.
So-
Even when you smashed me with a bloody bottle.
But you have to agree, it was kind of funny.
It was. It was good. It was a good throw.
Sounds like,
Thank you.
sounds like the bottle was bloody after she threw it.
Oh, there it is. Look at
Why
Get to try for
Chops.
round 2.
that. Well,
Why didn't you ask us out, huh?
Don't eat him.
I was...
as I said, I've got your best interest at heart.
But why?
Look, I have my orders. All right. I went to Akupara. I did. But there are bigger things here, right? There are things at play you don't even know. You don't. But you will.
Does that have anything to do with what we saw in the Angel's Villa?
Can't really say. All I know is
There's a royal summons with your name on it. All of you. To refuse the council is unheard of.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just grab his face and just like stretch it around a bit. Just like,
Yeah, all right.
It's
Actually,
his face.
I was thinking it's the same thing. Are you really related to
are you really a Colby?
Lestar?
What have I ever said that makes you believe I'm not? Really?
I don't know, Agent 3.
Right.
And then I
It's
just
a damn thing that makes me
point,
believe anything
like,
you say.
this at both of you. Just like,
Right, alright, well. Look. The key to any good cover is tell the truth. So I did. Yeah, my name's David Colby. Yeah, this is what I look like. That's what I talk like. Yeah, I grew up in the streets of Lithania City. It's true. I grew up penniless. I ain't no pirate.
No.
I'm a member of the Crombit. And I'm the son of Alistair Sr. Just went down a different path than me, good old brother. So, together, huh?
I suppose. What do you think? You all have been quite silent except for you, yeah, of course. And Sam.
Look, you want to know the truth? Here, look. The Empire owes you big time, right? What you did on Okupara, they couldn't have done. You helped destabilize that island. Now, I was able to infiltrate, gather information. You've done a good thing for the Empire. I'm sure that they'll want to reward you for it. Might as well just go and hear him out. Plus, it's not every day you get to meet an emperor, right?
We're
that
going.
is very true.
I'll lean forward.
You get to meet all the Garants as well. You guys know that the Garants are members of the Imperial Council that have been placed there from the different states or nation states that make up Lithania as an empire. There is one from Ere, there is one from Serkanto, one from Argadosh, and there are 2 from Lithania City, including the Emperor himself. And there is a representative from the Elven Nation, and there is a Mage Nation advisor as well that makes up the Imperial Council. So, we get to meet them all.
I'm inclined to give you a chance. But may I ask what you told them when you told them about us? If you did not elaborate on anything further.
I wrote up my report, gave it to him. Yeah, I told him about you lot, told him about Gale, told him about Swanton Riley, Grown Deadeye. I told him you killed him. Well done. I mean, I don't know why it's a problem. You did it.
That's not for anyone else to know.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yes, I guess I should have been more clear.
Didn't tell him about your friend, though. No, I didn't tell him your name. All the things I've seen you do.
When do we leave?
Well, you need some rest. We'll leave in the morning.
After
But
Actually going with this man.
here's the thing, they want
Really much rest.
you to travel and see the rest of Lithuania. Not all of it, but the road. They want you to take the road. If we zap there, it's lost on you. So,
You said sea, I thought we were going on another fucking boat. Land.
Same.
For today.
I'm fucking done with that as well. But
No
They don't have a way to-
boats.
if you want, we go up the river. It's a bit harder, yeah, but it's fun, all right?
Is that where the floating rocks were going up?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, you see, Arkadosh has, I think it's Mount Arat. I'll have to take a look at my notes.
Wait, so when I saw the rocks floating, were they floating upriver, or were they flowing with the...
They were going upriver.
Mount Agad.
How are the rocks going upriver?
You saw people on the sides pulling them, going up the river. There are paths on either side of the river, and they have those great big rafts that the rocks are on, and just being hauled up the river.
I'm just gonna relay to David. Are we riding on those?
Yeah, we could take one of those. It's a bit longer, you know, a river is against the flow, so takes a bit, but you know, if you go up the road, it'll take you to Karama. I think they say it Karama out here, I don't know. I'm from the city. It's a nice city, yeah, it's south Lithuania proper. Nice place. There's Rao, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a temple there if you want to stop by.
It's good to know.
Yeah. See, I told you. I'm on your side.
That doesn't make us any more unsettled after the interrogation. And by the time we arrive there, I would like to know what force you may... We're being called to meet with the council,
That's right.
but say things go for the worst, is there any chance of even escaping that building? With people like you and yourself after us?
Look,
It doesn't feel like there's much option. Much choice.
you make a choice. You deal with the consequences. There's always a choice, Mayhem. You know that. You know that.
And you know what I mean by asking that.
Look, alright. They're not there to see you dead. If they wanted that, I'd have killed you.
Well, that's comforting.
But
Would like to see you try.
they don't mind hunting us down.
I say we go to Lasagna City.
I put my glass down and lean in. You've told us quite the fanciful story and promised all kinds of wonderful encounters, all behind the guise of truth. But I tell you this now, David, if I wanted truth, I wouldn't be asking it of you. Or whatever you've decided your name will be today, tomorrow, whenever we get to Lithuania. If this is where my compatriots are going, that's fine. And I'll follow them, but I don't like you and I don't trust you.
That's fine. I get it. Not your cup of tea. That's right. I'm not always going to be everyone's friend. However, doesn't change the fact. You make a choice. Go to Lithuania City, see the council, hear what they have to say. Or run, see what happens.
Do you think it's safe?
I think it's safe.
Either way, we will be forced to go if we don't choose to.
I don't know, I'm quite good at running.
I do not want to.
I mean, I have
do not
this.
think
We
that
met
you
you
would
in
want
a
to run
prison.
from Islam. I do not think you want to run from Islam or the first ones. Look, they would not send us to Lasagna City if there was not a reason. I want to go to Berkshire, to go home.
Says the true mage.
I am a true mage. What is that? What is the
Look,
problem
your
with
captain
that?
said she's waiting for you. All right?
Well,
That's right. I want to speak to her too. With you.
she's safe.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they're giving her a little time off for the trouble.
She suffered a lot.
At the hands of Captain Gale.
He was not himself.
I guess since we are going, is there a place where one could pick up some arcane items around here?
Yeah, you can go into where the trade happens. You'll find a Oozlium shop.
Well,
Lithania keeps their major cities well stocked.
okay. Well, since we are going, yeah.
I think that would be wise. But
Yeah.
it is up to everybody.
I have your vote, and I'm willing to hear anybody out, I suppose.
I really don't see another option unless you feel like running, which, by all accounts, there isn't many successful runners here.
And it'd be a waste of time.
I would be labeled as a dissenter and brought back here anyway.
I've run enough.
I've already said I don't like it, but I'll go.
Mayhap? Natrix?
I've known what it's like to run. I'd rather hear them out.
Dead?
Be optimistic.
Mm.
Sorry.
Well, as I told you, Mayhem, I'm with you. But I was going to Eastmail for a reason. And I need to do that. This is important. They want to speak to me. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to any king or emperor or whatever. I don't care. But after that, I'm going to Eastmail.
Natrix?
Not exactly fond of the company we will be keeping, but I guess fine.
Approving smirk.
I'm not
You just
so
said
happy
it.
about it either, but I think it is for the best. Fine, we will go. We do it together.
I'm gonna.
Unless you say something different.
I'm going to just buddy up with David and just look at Natrix. It's like, don't worry. If worst comes to worst, and then I'm gonna cast minor illusion on my, just my head area, and it's just going to look like David, but like the mouth won't move or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like a bust of David on my head.
Yes.
Don't
This is
worry.
disgusting.
It'll be all six of us.
Like a glitch mod.
All six of us and one David. So it'll be all fine.
Except there'll be two Davids
God, now
because you're
there's-
doing this.
Now there's two of them.
You know what they say.
Put that away. Come on, son.
Just like, and then I'm just.
Impersonation is the epitome of flattery.
Is it too late to back out?
Gonna like bounce around in like the head, just like the glitch mod, just kind of just like floats on
Jaw
the.
turns into a line and goes into the ground. Yeah.
Just like a paper mache mask of David on my head.
Yep, I'm done with this.
All right, and well,
Is
if
everything
that's the case, get
Oui.
some rest. Hope you enjoyed the festival. Can't wait to see the rest of Latania with you.
Well, not gonna rest yet. Just going to gonna go do some stocking up. Yeah.
Well, it's best to wait till the morning for that.
Really?
Probably closed right now. It's the last day of the festival, you know.
Okay.
So that means they are still doing festivities.
Well, yeah, maybe they have the tug of war still, but don't know.
Might as well go enjoy it.
I could use a drink after that.
What, looks at like the 3 open bottles. Looks like you have a drink.
Still, and this
Yes.
one empty.
They're all empty.
All right, well, whatever you do, 8:30 in the morning. That's when I'm coming to get you all up. And make sure you thank Olin. He's a good guy.
Of course.
He's got a family to feed and all that.
Single parenthood is hard.
I know.
He's looking for a wife.
You know. You got children, David?
I know what my mom went through. I know how I turned out.
Straying from the path is not easy, is it?
Well, definitely not a path of poverty. It's hard to stray from that. Kind of designed to keep you there.
Fascinating.
But hey, you broke through, yeah?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Not much choice in the matter.
It's either that or starve and die.
That's the truth of it. You see what I did. Still here. All right, you lot. I'll see you in the morning, 8:30. Yeah?
8:30 shopping or shopping and then you're here at 8:30?
Yeah, we wake up in the morning. Enjoy your night. It's been a rough one. I get it. Have a good time. I'll see you in the morning, 8:30. And we'll go down, find a shop. Yeah? Oh, and I have this for you. Hands you a little scroll with the Oozlium seal on it. Go on, have a look. Breaks the seal, opens it up. You read it, and as you're reading it, the words and letters kind of pop off the page a little bit and start to glow as you're reading it. And you have your identification papers for those daggers.
Well, thank you. Puts in my bag.
All right. Well, with that, I'll bid you good night. See you in the morning, yeah? Don't talk bad about me, hey?
Bon nuit.
Oh, never.
All right. Fuck off. And he leaves.
Is he leaving Olin's completely?
Yeah.
When he gets to the door,
Uh-huh.
just gonna go, "Hey, David,
Yeah?
see you in the morning," and then gonna cast a druid spell and make it rain.
I'm happy. He can't do anything about it.
Good night, David.
Yes, lovely night.
Fuck off.
Don't forget to close the door behind you. Sounds like there's quite the storm outside.
Oh, that type
David, he gets so much hate.
Smug wine.
that type of
And
makeup.
that's where we're going to end it tonight, guys. We are a little about half past.
Neat.
Wow.
So, yeah, thank you guys for being here. I know it was a little bit much to go one to the other, but it was definitely necessary.
It was intense.
It was
Yeah.
intense.
Yes.
You guys all performed very well, despite your discrepancies in your stories. So well done, guys. Well done. Inspiration was key, so thank you guys for donating that. There were a number of nat ones that got changed, including to a nat 20. Yeah. So well done.
Didn't
well
really
done.
save me that much.
We got to see a little more of some people's backstory, little hints here and there, which I was very, very happy about. And we met. We heard the word Talon to describe the person. So
What? Everyone's like, no, they just don't
I'm looking at
trust
him because he's doing it, and I like that. But I'm also looking at you because like, we don't know.
Like this
You know,
claw
you know.
That's just like.
all I
Free.
can think is the cloud.
Yeah, and yeah, trust her.
You're scared of the cloud.
Anyhow, huge thank you to our community. Thank you guys so much for donating. Thanks for watching us. This was a fun episode, and I anticipate some actual combat will happen at some point in the very near future. Yes, I can't wait for you guys to try out those level 5 skills.
Put it in the book.
Yeah, so that's coming. Make sure you guys tune in next week right here. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for starting your week off right with a critical fail. Bye, guys. Do it.
Yeah.
Pull the thing.
Oh.
Make it happen.